prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hokies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Drones. Just a little off. Incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So West Virginia's offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level.
There he goes. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got room to work. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Green. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's got it for a big play. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Virginia 10, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Drones. Got his man in the middle. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll knock him down for a couple. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Finds his man. It's Selden. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Safe completion on the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back to Pat White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine, all those great players on offense. How much fun Rich Rod's offense was back in the day. I don't know if it's going to look like that right away, David, but you can see why people are really excited.
And it's a totally different look now, right? Like so many guys going into the portal, but you hope it looks like it used to with the explosiveness, with the fun. Obviously, he won a ton of games at that spot, was close to playing for a national title. Can he get the spark back?
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Drones. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning on the Jets. Still on his feet. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with the scoring drive here. Can find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He turns it loose to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Mountaineers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Drones. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. And there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Looking to throw for it. Steps away. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. to the air on first down. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Green. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Snapped it in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the first half, but he trusts the big fellas up front. They decide to run the ball. They get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the first half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Just about set to put toe to leathers. We are deadlocked here in the third. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Got room at the 35. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Might be looking to run. He'll get rid of it. Just way off target and missed it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for a big play. Makes a catch at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And that one will give them the lead. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Drones. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Mountaineers are on the move. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He throws one to the left. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds a tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Drones. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The Hokies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the Mountaineers pick up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff. It's White. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Drones. He's taking a deep shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
QB starts the ball to stop the clock.
Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Complete downfield. It's a seam wide open. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. It's now third.
It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
He's got the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the tight end makes the catch. He just tries to do a little too much after it. He makes one guy miss, and at that point starts running backwards, but ultimately ends up losing yards.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it. If he takes it all the way, they win the game. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
3rd and long now as this defense tries to force another overtime period. Well, jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.